Hello dear fellows, I'm Rudi Messiah. Welcome again to Heavy Talk. In this episode, I want to discuss buying expensive guitars. My advice is don't. What I mean expensive guitar, anything from $2,000 and above. The reason why is not that I believe that a $300 guitar will be like a $5,000 guitar. No. I don't defend this theory, and I think it's completely wrong for many reasons. The pickups, the type of wood, the type of locking tuners, the bridge, and the wood, of course, plays a big role in the quality of the guitar. Okay, now that there is YouTube and social media, we have seen a lot of videos that proves that pickups are the cornerstone of good tone, or actually the cornerstone of the guitar tone. A lot of extremes point of view that it's only the pickups. No, you can hear the acoustic sound of the guitar through the amp. For example, I have this custom guitar, and because it has this ebony top, I disliked the sound of this guitar when I first got it. And I thought that the ebony top is the reason because I don't know what it does. No, turned out that the strings I used, I didn't like the sound of the strings that I used, and I changed them to Elixir strings. Some people also say that strings has nothing to do with the tone. That's very funny. We don't have to elaborate on that. But this guitar has Pegasus and Sentient pickups, and I have other guitars that have the same set of pickups, and they sound different. I can hear the acoustic sound of the guitar when I play it, without plugging it into the amp. I can hear that difference, that same tone through the amp, because each guitar is made in a different way, in a different kind of wood. And even if you bring two guitars that are made the same exact way, they might have different tone. Okay, so the vibration of the strings go through the pickups to the amp, and here is the cornerstone of our tone. I had also once a guitar from a big corporation, but I'm not gonna say who is the company because I lost the video where I prove my claims. We were fixing the tuners on the headstocks, and it turned out this guitar is marketed as mahogany, and it turned out that the wood of the neck is painted, of course, is more like a compressed wood. How do we say that in English? Compressed wood or MDF, or it's very, very cheap wood. And the tone, the acoustic tone of the guitar was very ugly, and I could hear that tone through the amp. And I sold that guitar. That guitar cost me $1,000. It had an Evertune bridge. What I'm saying, don't buy expensive guitars, not because cheap guitars are the same thing as expensive guitars. Because when you pay $2,500 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, with that money, you can get a custom guitar, not from a big corporation, from an independent guitar maker. And I think the greatest instrument is the one that you have designed. And from all of my guitars, I have this Jackson RR24. This is the only guitar that I kept from, mass-produced guitars, because it was very well built. It cost me $1,500 like 14 years ago, and I love this guitar. The neck is very stable. The original Floyd Rose is very stable. I can use the original Floyd Rose. I can kill that guitar and it stays in tune. This is the only, it's made in Japan. It's the only mass-produced guitar that I have. I'm gonna make a special episode to talk in detail about my custom guitars. But what I'm saying, for all the guitars that you can see now in the video, cost me between $2,500 to $3,500, okay? Some of them were made before the COVID, and now everything has got inflated. Maybe the ones that I bought for $2,500, you will buy the same guitar for maybe $3,500. But you pay $4,000 to customize your guitar That's money well spent, in my opinion. Look at this Les Paul. For example, when I made this guitar with Cosmic Guitar, a French guitar maker, I made sure that everything I hate about Gibson Les Paul won't be here. It's a thin guitar. It's a chambered guitar. It has a belly cut, neck heel cut, output jack cut. It has a thin neck, very thin because my fingers are short, and it has the Seymour Duncan slash pickups. This guitar, I love this guitar because I like lightweight guitars. In the past, they used to say more wood, more tone. No, more wood, more neck pain. This guitar cost me $3,500. This 7-string is from Amorite Guitars. He's a guitar maker who is based in Kuwait. And this is the first custom guitar I got. And it didn't cost me much because this was the first guitar this guitar maker, he's my friend, makes. And it's very well built guitar. I love it. The ebony, the pickups. This guitar, you won't believe how much I got this guitar. I got it for 2,000 euros. And it's an Italian guitar maker in somewhere near Rome. Look at this top. This is mahogany. This is real mahogany. And here mahogany painted. I love this guitar. I use it for heavy stuff. The luthier is called Mark Line. This is from a guitar maker in the Czech Republic, Aviator Guitars. They also do very amazing guitars. I did that a few years ago for 2,500 euros. I think the same guitar now costs with them around 4,500 euros. I customized this. When you're paying this money, you don't want to get like what some brands try to sell you, you know, this rare piece of wood. I mean, if there's a rare tree and it turned into a guitar, it's very sad. Plus, you're paying, when you do a custom guitar, you can put the size of the neck that you want. You can put the pickups that you want. You can put the length, the number of frets, the type of frets, not only the colors, the weight, the bridge, the place of the knobs. Imagine you can customize all of these things. This is also from Amorite Guitars. Look how beautiful this is. This is more like the Strat for me. Do me a favor, don't spend your money on some corporate overpriced instrument. Go to the independent guitar makers and you can build your own guitar in your own detailed specification. And I think this is a great privilege. Tell me what you think in the comment. I know a lot of the issues that I have raised are still controversial and people have a lot of different opinions about it. Thank you for watching this episode of Heavy Talk. See you again.